Okay, in this video, I'm just going to do molecular weights. Molecular weight can be also referred to as molar mass. And molar mass is probably the most common terminology used. All right, so on number 9, we have sodium hydroxide, and we want to calculate its molar mass. So you're going to need a periodic table and a calculator. So what we're going to do is we're going to look up the molar mass of each one of these elements on the periodic table. When you give me a mass from the periodic table, carry it out to 2 places past the decimal. So if I look up sodium, its mass is 22.99. If I look up oxygen, oxygen is 15.999, so I need to round that. It would round to 16.00. And then the mass of hydrogen is 1.01. So I'm going to add all 3 of these values together, and I get 40.00 grams per mole. When I write it like that, it's not very useful. But when I write it this way, I can now plug that into a T-chart. And this will help me convert from units of grams to moles, or go from moles to grams, because I can flip it. So our answer for number 9 is 40 grams per mole. Make sure you put grams per mole for your units for all of these. Number 2, H2O. Mass of hydrogen is 1.01, but we have this little subscript of 2. So we have to multiply this by 2, and we get 2.02. And then we have 1 oxygen, so again that's 16. And we add them together, and we get 18.02 grams per mole. All right, I want you to do 11, 12, and 13 on your own, and then turn the video back on and check your answers. So for 11, we have 95.21 grams per mole. 12, we have 98 grams per mole. 13, we have 662.60 grams per mole. All right, 14, a little bit different. We have a set of parentheses. And so in parentheses, we do the same thing in chemistry that we would do in any level math class. So whatever number is outside the parentheses gets distributed to what's in the parentheses. So this 2 will go to nitrogen. It will also go to hydrogen. So we look up nitrogen on the periodic table. It's 14.01. And we have 2 of them. We look up hydrogen. It's 1.01. But here we have 4, and here we have 2. So 4 times 2 would give me 8. So we're multiplying those out. Sulfur we just have 1 of, and it's 32.07. And then oxygen we use 16. Times 4 gives me 64. And so now we can add all 4 of these values together. We get 132.17 grams per mole. All right, so that's all there is to it for molar mass.